My speech is going to be about leadership and success. All great speeches are started with a quote, right? So I have one prepared for this moment. Being myself is what got me to where I am. Jeffrey Nero Hardy. The message in that sentence speaks out to me because being you is something nobody else could ever do. It can apply to every single person in this room today, and that is what is most important to me. Full-heartedly, I believe no matter what an individual comes from, that they deserve success. As I had gotten back from fall break, I knew I'd have like 2 to 3 days to prepare for this speech, so in my head I got to planning what kind of speech I would like to perform. I thought about leaders, and what it truly meant to be labeled one. I thought about successful leaders that I had in my life and what I had learned from them, so I started by asking them questions that would help me fully understand what it meant to be successful. What I learned is honestly success is all personal, and there's no measurements, and there's also no true definition for success. Adversity and hardships are going to occur in everybody's life, and I'm more than sure that everyone in this room can think back on their lives and can agree. We're all more alike than what it seems, and that's the beauty of people. Despite our differences and individuality, different cultures and lifestyles, we can all relate more than we would like to believe. Everything from trying to be a backbone to a family with financial problems and keeping everybody together. Going bankrupt personally, coming from a broken family, or starting a family at a young age while still trying to better yourself. These are all examples of problems countless of people face in their lifetimes, and as I get older, I start to realize rough home life, poverty, or even lower middle class living growing up is more common than we would like to acknowledge more times than not, but I have an answer. My answer may not help everybody, but it's a simple one that we could all start right now. Work hard, aspire for better things, and take control of your life. Be the best that you can be at whatever you find yourself doing. Jenny Williams, my general manager at Taco Bell, told me while I interviewed her to prepare myself for this speech that when she was growing up, her grandma had told her, be the first to give credit and the last to receive it. And that had always stuck with her, and that's why she's an amazing person who has an amazing attitude that she has today. Then she proceeded to tell me, Caleb, a good leader is able to give up whatever is necessary for what is best for the team. That is the kind of leader I strive to be, and I can't thank her enough. A great leader is open-minded, ethical, fair and equal, will always work towards the greater good for everybody, not just oneself, even if it means making hard decisions. Money won't always need to be the top priority, and if it is, then you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. Always make sure to have vision and not to lose track of it. At the same time, make sure to always remember that you are only human. It is your job and your job alone to make sure that if mistakes are made, that you take responsibility for them, and to never be afraid to learn. Watch the people around you, whether it's to learn what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing, and be yourself. Mr. Gardner, who is 65 now, told me a story about when he was a student. They asked him, if there's anybody you could most be like, who would it be? And he responded, I just want to be me. That's why I love being a leader. All a leader truly is about watching people develop into becoming more than what they thought they could be. The world is changing. This is the new generation. It is our time. So always keep your options open. We have unlimited opportunities. Look at the bigger picture. Go out on your own if you need to. Small steps and experience will all one day pay off. You will know in your heart when it is time to move on and grow on to bigger things. And all the small variables in management can be found in almost all entry-level jobs. So work hard and accomplish everything you can, but trust the process, because in the end it will all make sense. Like I said, we're all just people, but that is the exact reason why the number one rule is confidence. Like Mr. Rivers had said, there is no reason not to do something that somebody else has already done. You may even do it better.